Suffering in silence is diabolical. I said it. Diabolical. I said it. It is. It is. It's unsavory. It's very unsavory. It's the devil's work, I'm convinced. Because who told you you had to suffer in silence? And why are you still doing it? And I'm posing that question to myself. Like, suffering in silence is diabolical. You're not going to get a reward. It's just not going to happen. And what would the reward be? This person suffered in so much silence. That silence they were. Like, what? I don't know what the reward would be. We gotta stop. We gotta stop suffering in silence. And we gotta stop, being so unkind to people who choose to tell their story because we don't like how it sounds, or we don't like the outcome. Like, it's their story. It's their story, not yours. Don't get caught up thinking that everybody's story looks glamorous. That is not true. Who told you that? That is not true. Who told you that? They lied to you right in your face. They lied. They lied. It's a lot. It's a lot. So do not suffer in silence. We learn so much from one another. We depend on each other, believe it or not, to be honest about what we're going through. You know what I'm saying? If people didn't talk, if people didn't, tell their stories, free people would not be acquitted of murder. But people are so ashamed of telling their own stories that they rather suffer in silence. No, people are so afraid of living their own lives that they rather suffer in silence. I am the people, but I've said no more. No more. I'm still suffering, but I'm screaming every bit of the way, okay? Because I have to stay screaming. I have to stay screaming because I'm not okay with it. And the moment I be quiet is the moment I'm okay with it. I'm not okay with it. And I'm not. And screaming is action. You can't just be screaming out your mouth. You have to be screaming through action. And that's what I intend to do. Child, I gotta pick up these girls, honey. Let me tell y'all something. These parents be already posted up waiting. And guess what? Let me tell you something. This is a gangster school like I ain't never seen one. Not in the fact that it's gangster, just in the fact that these parents be lined up ready to come get their keys early. I be thinking I'm early. No, baby, you about 3 minutes late, 4 minutes late. Let me fix this. Yes, Lord, because what you're not going to do is box me in. But no. Yeah, honey, don't suffer in silence is for who? It's for what? It's for why? No, don't do that. Don't do that. What we doing that for? Absolutely the fuck not. I never look at the right thing. Absolutely the fuck not. No. We're not suffering in silence. No. So, yeah. The reason why I did it YouTube versus the reason why I continue to do YouTube has changed. I continue to do it because I want to continue to see myself and show up authentically in who I am, and learning that it's okay to be me with all of my flaws, all of my ADHD-isms, all of my quirks, all of that, right? All of it. So, yeah, and I want to continue. I want to continue to grow. And not only that, I want to help other Black women grow through me. Like that's what I'm here for. You know, I am such a nurturer, and I feel like I have a nurturing spirit. And I have the capability and the tendency to just love on people, right? I love that about me. And so I've always wanted to, like, hence why I'm a nurse, right? But I quickly realized that nursing ain't it, because it's just under the confines of a corrupt system, and a corrupt, even more corrupt healthcare system that literally signs you up the day you are born to a 60 to 70 life span, while they drain your pockets the entire way and make money off of you. Okay? So I don't want to help people in that way. I want to help people live how they want to live. I don't care if you got 2 Coke bottles and a ear of corn. How you feeling? How you feeling? Because if you got a mansion and 4 cars and your head about to explode, that don't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean nothing to me. So I want to teach women how to live their life, their truth, so that they can be happy. How to listen to their bodies. How? Because sometimes I will hear people give some amazing advice, like meditate 3 days a week so that you can heal yourself. Okay, well, what's people in my mind like, well, what's the first step of meditation? You know what I'm saying? So I want to be that, like, person that explains shit in layman's terms of what you actually need to do to start working on healing yourself. Number one, I know this video is going all over the place, but who cares? Number one, be okay with needing healing. We all do. Okay? Let me tell you something. People will sit up here and try to make it seem like they is healed 1,000%. Okay? We all need healing. First of all, we all just went through a pandemic, and people have had trauma, significant trauma behind COVID, and we expect everybody to be healed in 2.5 seconds? No. So we all are at different stages of healing for different reasons. Sometimes we've healed a part of us and then something else happened and that part is re-injured and we have to heal it again. Now healing it again may not be as lengthy or as hard and difficult as the first time, or it may be. The bottom line is, it's okay. It is okay for you to be exactly where you are, wherever that is. Wherever that is, you have to start somewhere. Not being okay where you're starting is not a reason to not start. Start. It's okay. And when you learn that it is okay to show up as you are, you learn that you can be your authentic self. And that's where you can start to acknowledge some of the things that you need to work on it. When you get rid of the shame and the guilt that everybody else puts on you. Take it off. Stop carrying other shit for other people. It don't belong to you. That's them. Take it off. Give it back. A return to sender. however you want to say it. However you want to say it. But yes, that's why I'm still on Facebook to this day, because I still got a lot of work left. There's still women out there who are feeling hopeless. Hopelessness is the pandemic. Hopelessness. And this world that we live in is a perfect, what do you call it? It's a perfect marinade for hopelessness. Because they give you something. I can back up. Because they give you something, and then that you literally can't have, and then give you all these expectations that you should. They set you the fuck up, is what they do. They set you up, so it's easy to be hopeless. It's easy. That ain't hard. That ain't hard at all. So I want to help other women with their fears and their doubts surrounding living the life that they want. Some people will even make you feel like because you're not a certain place, then you don't deserve this. Like, people really feel like because you poor, that don't mean you deserve nice things or a therapist or resources. Like, people are funny. People are funny. But that's the world we live in. We live in a capitalistic society. So, of course, everything is measured by your status, your social-economic status. Of course. It's crazy because some of the most heinous people in the world are the richest. And that's what we doing. So it's important to love you and know your value no matter what. No matter what. All right, y'all, I gotta get out of here. I think it's time for me to go pick up my girls.